A pension tax raid risks driving GPs to retire early and undermining new neighbourhood care plans. It could also destabilise NHS funding and deepen workforce gaps. Clarity on tax reforms is urgently needed, especially with the autumn budget 2025 looming. Everyone hears the rumors, but few spell out the consequences. A pension tax raid would land hardest where the NHS is already stretched, and that means in general practice. The GPs we visit in our local communities, while ministers weigh the government budget and toy with tax reforms, family doctors face mounting pressure. Any hit to their pensions risks pushing many to call time on their careers. The current chatter about cutting the tax-free lump sum might look tidy on a spreadsheet belonging to the Chancellor, yet it ignores the reality inside GP surgeries. After years of rising patient lists and limited NHS funding, a sudden change to pension rules would be the last straw for GPs who've been hanging on for the sake of their patients. General practice isn't a theoretical line in the budget, it's the engine room of community care. Starmer's neighbourhood health centres depend on seasoned GPs to lead end-to-end care, but a pension tax raid would nudge those nearest retirement towards the exit, leaving gaps that locums and short-term fixes will never be able to cover. The timing could not be worse. Anxious professionals are already drawing down larger lump sums, spooked by mixed signals on tax reforms. That behavior, rational or not, is a warning flare. If speculation alone can shift choices, an actual policy switch could accelerate exits across primary care. The wider system feels it too. When domestic tensions look unstable, doctors take international offers more seriously. And the NHS pays twice, first in recruitment and training costs, then in lost continuity for patients. In workforce terms, the compounding effect is brutal. Fewer GPs mean longer waits, more A&E spillover, more expensive locums and agency staff, and less capacity for prevention. The public deserves candor about trade-offs. If ministers want to shore up public spending, they must weigh short-term revenue against long-term damage to service delivery. Undermining retirement confidence for a cohort already under strain is not prudent economics. It's leakage from both sides of the ledger. Yet there is a credible alternative. The government needs to provide immediate clarity on the rules, protect the core features of pension security, and align NHS funding with workload reality so experienced doctors see a reason to stay. Stability in pensions is not a perk. It's a retention tool that underwrites safe staffing and sustained reform. In the end, keeping GPs in post is the simplest way to make neighbourhood care work, and that starts with trust. In the absence of clear commitments, a pension tax raid would do more than dent morale. It would hollow out the very workforce needed to fix the system. If anything I've written in my blog post resonates with you and you'd like to discover more of my thoughts about a possible pension tax raid at the Autumn Budget 2025, then do feel free to call me on 07434 287 603, and let's see how I can help you.